Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Woo! A little breezy out here this morning, afternoon. It's just a little past 12 o'clock. It's 12:07. You probably have about, I don't know, 78 degrees maybe out here. Very nice. We got some cooler weather coming later on this week. Give me a moment here. Get my laptop set up. I go to my channel. That way there I can see the live stream and see the chat better. I restarted my morning, Jeff Rubin. Woo! Kevin Hawthorne. Good to see you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you so much. Happy Monday morning, afternoon. I keep on to say morning. Oh boy. Good morning to you. Birds of the word. Woo! Always good to see you. Thank you so much, Kevin Hawthorne, for sending me those links. I've been looking at them. I know I didn't respond back to you, but thank you so much. It's very, very generous of you and what you do to help others. You're such an amazing person, Kevin. Thank you so much. Raspberry Hedgehog, good morning. Good afternoon. How you doing, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker? Good afternoon. Happy Monday. Good to see you. Woo, look at those emojis. Yeah, I wanted to go live a little bit before this. I do have a member. Oh, battery saver. Battery saver is on. Wait a minute now. I got this plugged in. Oh, my laptop. Oh, consider plugging in your device. I got it plugged in. It's not getting connection. What's going on? Give me a moment here, guys. Okay, I guess the plug wasn't pushed all the way in. Loving the pumpkins. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, I got a few out there. I have a subscriber. Her name is Pumpkin. She seems like she's a pretty awesome, amazing person. And she made a comment on one of my videos when I did a tiki thing. She said she was a happy pumpkin. So I actually had went down to the grocery store and I know that they had a few of those pumpkins. Good afternoon, Dennis the Menace. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. But I had purposely bought those four pumpkins to do a video on it. And I seen that one. I wasn't going to buy that one until I seen it. And it reminded me of another one of my subscribers, Collector. I don't know if you guys had checked out and seen that, but yeah. And it is the time of. Ooh, wow, did you see that? Why did that thing do that? My screen got all wiggly. I don't know why. I don't know if that came out on the video or not. You collect pumpkins? Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Plywood, good to see you. Mo Silver, woo! Always good to see you guys. Silver Stacker, welcome. Thank you so much. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Let me try to get my chair positioned a little better here. Oh, yeah. Turn you guys over here a little bit. Oh, somebody's going. Oh, that's a UPS guy. And he didn't stop here. Yeah, I got my little treasure chest out there. Oh, gotta have some coffee. Yeah, I brought out. I don't think I want to do it out here. I was gonna do a video on it, but Coinstar finds. Ooh, there's a few. There's many Coinstar finds that I don't post. Uh, Usually only when they're like a couple of pennies or whatnot. I did a video. I got like a 30-second video. Um, I think it was Saturday. I went down there and I got a crusty penny and another shiny penny. They're both zinc. I can tell by the sound of that. And then Knuckle Busting Numbskull. Woo, good to see you, brother. Thank you so much for stopping by. Members in the house. I resonate. And then last night I went down to the store as well. I don't go there to look at the Coinstars, but I always check them out. And I did a small video on this, and I might combine these two videos. Let's see. I don't really have any lighting on it. But I had found this in the tray. Let me see if I can't zoom it in so you guys can see it. And I can get it to focus in. There's another penny that I had found that was in there. And I think you might be able to see that. I got it upside down. But I found that in the Coinstar. Oh, dang it. I lost connection. Oh, Jeff! Am I reconnected again? We got a 5x5. Why the heck? I'd rebooted and reset my Wi-Fi connections. But I found that 2 arrows. I hope I'm back. I know last night I had or the other, yeah, was it yesterday? I did a live stream in an hour and 15 minutes and notoriously cut out. Thank you so much. But I found those 3 last night, 2 arrows. And those 2 the day before. I got a video. I don't know if I'm going to post it or not, but I'm going to go ahead and throw that in the bag. And I haven't found that dollar bill that I found at McDonald's yet. I got that somewhere where I don't know. I'm not going to bore you guys in counting that on the live stream, but let me just open up this treasure chest. If you give me a moment. Oh, hey, hold on now. Just copper. What's? I got a hitchhiker. I have somebody that has. I had that in my garage last night, and I had it open. I closed it. I never noticed him in there. I got a stowaway. I have a stowaway. Fuzzy little caterpillar with black horns. What? Come here, little guy. Look him out. I got a stowaway. I think he loves silver. I think he loves silver. He must have got bitten by the silver bug. You don't belong in there, guy. Come here. I don't want to squish you. See if I can't grab you by the hair. No. Oh, I took away one of his horns. Oh man, I don't want to squish him in there. Get out of there. I got to figure out a way how I can get him out of there without squishing him. Hold on. Let me get him out of there. He's curled up in a ball and he's over in the corner. He doesn't want to leave the silver. There we go. I got him out of there. I got him out of there. Oh, that's kind of funny. I never even noticed him in there. I never even noticed him in there. Send you guys back. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I got a little silver bug. There's a silver one. I purposely brought this one out here today. That's one of my dragons that I'd poured. And during the live stream over the weekend when I did my silver pouring, I made a silver one of him just like him. Now, the wingtip on the silver one didn't quite fill all the metal before it started to solid up when I was pouring it. There's to compare the 2. I should have brought out my scale. I should have brought out my scale. I didn't bring out my scale. He was sitting on a treasure hoard. Oh, that's kind of funny. But for all you members that are out here right now, it doesn't matter whether you're from the United States or not. You're all, if you've been noticing some of the highlights I've been dropping every time I do a live stream like now, it creates a random highlight. There's only been one highlight I haven't posted on one of my streams because I just didn't, it wasn't relevant or it didn't make any sense and it was nothing that I had liked. So I didn't put the highlight up on one particular one. But for the most part, when I have a highlight, it's random. I don't know what part of the live stream it's going to pick it from. And I usually post that short and I tag it to the live stream that it came from. That was a hickory tussock moth larva. Awesome. Is that what that was? I've seen a few of them around my area. Good morning. Good afternoon, Mr. Silver Eagle. Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Always good to see all you. Yeah. For those that are members here on my channel. It's something that it just came out of the blue that I thought to do to show appreciation to those that have subscribed, not subscribed, but are subscribers and had become members, whether on their own or had gifted memberships gifted to them. And two of my subscribers, which is Check Stacker and also 3D Woodworks. And if any of my monitors out there can grab their links, Check Stacker or 3D Woodworks, please grab their links and throw them in the chat, please. And if you're not subscribed to them, please go give them a like, a comment, and tell them T-Bird sent you. Please and thank you. I'd be honored if you did. But that way there, YouTube doesn't think you're a bot and take it away in 24 to 48 hours. Always leave a like and always leave a comment, no matter who you subscribe to. Because if you just subscribe to them and you don't do anything other than that, after 24 to 48 hours, it'll disappear and it'll come off. But yeah, I brought that out just to show the relevance between the two, and I should have brought my scale. Of course, there's the coin. I brought this box, my little treasure chest. Get the tiki gods protecting him in the back. Let me just set him right there, yeah, piling it on. But I brought that treasure chest out to show you for the members and who are members, and anyone at any given point in time, if somebody, one of my members gifts any more memberships and they become a member during that time, it doesn't matter. As long as you're a member, you're going to be able to qualify. I do have a video. It's going to be like about a 5 to 6 minute video that I'm going to publish and post out there probably within the next couple of hours. So solo members, keep an eye out. Watch the whole video. There's going to be a certain word that I'm looking for during that. And for the members, it's like I want to try to give back to the community. Once a month, I'm going to come up with something else also for a giveaway for any of my subscribers, whether you're a member or you're just a normal subscriber. It doesn't matter. I'm going to come up with an idea on a giveaway for my subscribers as well. And that's going to be done once a month. For my members, the ones that have either bought a monthly membership or have been gifted one, as long as they're a member, once a week, I'm gonna try to do it once a week. I can't guarantee that because sometimes I'm busy, but I'm going to give away one of my Barber half dollars, 90 percenters. Maybe I'll give away one of these Barber heads, quarters. It's gonna be one. I don't know. I got many of them. I've also got Rosies in there. I got some Mercury dimes. Don't worry about the V nickels. I ain't gonna give away any V nickels. I like my V nickels, but no, that's not. That's there's a Canadian moose. Caribou. I apologize. Caribou. I said moose. I'm only human. I made a mistake. Collector, woo! Good to see you. Awesome. Thanks for stopping in. Chira, good to see you. Thank you so much. But like I said, I'm going to come up with some giveaways, and this month has just began, so there is going to be a monthly giveaway for subscribers. And I'm thinking, I was just off the spur of the moment, the video that I dropped today for that word, that special word that I want, what I'm going to do is, let's see, it'll either be a quarter, or maybe a quarter, or a Barber dime, 90 percenter, or maybe a Mercury. Do I got a Mercury here? Yeah, or maybe a Mercury. Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out the rules and how I want to do it. But once a month, and I will include the video that I drop for a one time, and this is going to be run for a week. It's going to go from today until the end of Sunday of this week. And then Monday, I will announce the two winners, one for a membership giveaway and also one for a subscriber. Now, the subscriber, the way I'm thinking about doing it for a level one, a level one, and like I said, I'm just pulling this out of the top of my hat. That's Canadian. No, but it'll either be 90% Washington for level ones. It could be either 90% Washington quarter, 90%er, or they're going to get a Barber quarter, 90%er. And if my level two gets it, let's see, if my level two picks the right word, and they can only put in one guess per video entry for the GA. Level two, they're going to get a Washington quarter or a Barber quarter and a dime for a level two. Level three, and I'm just pulling this out the top of my hat right at the moment. A level three is going to get 90% half dollar if a level three member guesses the right word. Raka Moss in here? Yeah, she is. Woo! Good morning. Good to see you, Raka. Alan Watt, how you doing? Good afternoon. I'd be a mod if avid about your. I am avid about your. Hell yeah, sure. I'm not too familiar with you, Alan. I think you just recently subscribed, but I'll give you a chance. I don't go around making everybody mods, but uh, I'll give you moderation status for the time being, and see how you do. No, I'm trying to think. What do they call that? Not trial, but I'll give you a trial time, and if everything works out right, I'll leave you as a monitor. Um, I do have somebody else there that I have been wanting to make a mod. There's a few views that I have been wanting to make mods. Give me a moment here. I'm just gonna leave it as a surprise. Why isn't that clicking open? There it is. There it is. Let's see. I hope I got the right subscriber. Save. I'll see. There it is. Yes. You're gonna find out. Michael Stackin, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Happy Monday. I apologize. Daisy May, woo, member. Yay. But let me get back to the member guy. I'm going to drop this video a little later on in the next couple of hours. It's going to be good for the subscribers. It's going to also be good for the members. The members, like I said, I just went over the level ones. They're going to get a George Washington. They're going to get a Barber. A level two membership if they guess the right word. And there's only going to be one giveaway for one member, and they can only get one guess. A level two will get a 90% silver quarter, and whether it be a Rosie or a Barber dime, they're going to get a quarter and a dime, 90%er. Level threes are going to get more than likely a Barber 90%er if they guess the right word, and only one guess per subscriber or member. And did I say what I was going to do for the once a month? That same video is only going to be good for 1 month for members or subscribers. Sorry. Yeah, I think I was going to do a dime, but I'll bump it up to a quarter. Either a George Washington quarter, 90%er, or for one of the Barber quarters for a monthly for a subscriber if they get the right word. And only one guess per video, per GA, per person. That's kind of the rules. You got to be 18 years or older, of course. And also, this will constitute Wet Feet. Good morning, good afternoon. How you doing? Good to see you. this is going to be good for anybody in continental United States, Canada, UK, South Africa, wherever you're from, wherever you may be from. There may be only certain places I might not be able to. I'm not sure if I have any subscribers from the USSR or other countries like China, but I'm not sure if I can mail to there or not. But this is I'm going to try to open this up. All you need to do if you win, I will announce who the winners are, and you will just have to email me at tbirdstacking@gmail.com and send me your mailing address. That way there, and tell me what you won, and I'll be able to get that off to you and send that off to you. But yeah, I think it's a great way to try to give back to my community, and especially those that are members. And I'm trying to think of a way that it will bring a little bit of fun and a little bit of joy into doing it, and and just to show my appreciation of my brothers and my sisters, which are you guys. Um, just showing you a little appreciation, a little thanks. And I'm going to periodically do that. Like I said, I want to try to do it once a week. I can't guarantee that. Depends on my work schedule and how busy I am. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to lead a life and a work life and do everything you need to do and be a content creator. And it can get overwhelming sometimes. There's a lot to it. Sir Valentine, good afternoon. Thank you very much for stopping in. Thank you. I think you're a new subscriber, possibly. If you're not, the subscribe button is right down there below to subscribe. And also, if you ever consider becoming a member, it's you. I don't know if it's on here on the live, but it's right down there below. And if you see any of my videos or shorts, it's usually right down there below the join button. And you can join and look at the levels there. Level 1 is 99 cents. Level 2 is $2.99. I believe level 3 is $5.99. But if you don't have to become a member if you don't want to. That's your choice. And also, there's a subscribe button down there right below. And always make sure to hit the like, throw me a comment, tell me what you think. I really enjoy hearing a lot of it on live. Hold on. Let me look back here. I see Scrap Metal Racing come in. Another member. Woo! He's my first member. Number one. Number one. The very first member and the very first person that gave me a super chat. $5. Whoa. I was like, what? That was awesome. I'm hoping somebody give me a 5x5 full chest full of silver. Do you recommend it? I have stuff in flips and capsules. Yeah, I have a lot of things in flips and capsules. No, I don't recommend it and suggest it. This is just something this is old constitutional. It's well worn, slick constitutional. Uh, there's nothing in there that's of really high value. They're not too slick, but they're a little bit. It's just another place where I store certain pieces. Some of my other stuff that's not as slicked out as some of these pieces, I do not throw in there. I do have them in flips or capsules, but that's just uh, it's sort of a novelty thing of mine that I did back. I don't know, 20 years ago. I think when I got that treasure chest, and I put a lot of my different worn constitutional in there, and I do somewhere along the line. I don't know why, but I don't know what he's doing in there. What the heck is he doing in there? Is that a 19? That, that's a real nice penny, and I think it's a 19. I can't see. I'm gonna have to zoom in on that. 1959. He's in pretty good shape. I don't know why he got in there. Like I said, I there's certain things that got put in there that I don't know how they got put in there. Maybe because I was cleaning up my studio desk. Maybe because I was cleaning up my studio desk and I just tossed it in there for the moment. I don't know why, but I'm gonna have to go through that because that 59, I've got better 59 looking 59s than that. Jack Stacker, there he is. I was talking about him. His ears must have been ringing. There he is. I don't know if any of my mods had put his link in there like I'd asked. I'm not sure. I might have missed it. I'm not usually always good with watching the chat, but let me see if I can't grab his link. Like I said, he was an amazing guy. He had gifted 5 level 3 memberships, and that was so generous and so awesome of him. And I said to go give him a like, a comment, subscribe, tell him that T Bird sent you. He's in the house. 3D Woodworks is the other one. If one, I'm gonna grab Check Stacker's um, link, and if you would please, if you're not sub to Check Stacker, go check him out. Give him a subscription. Hit the like button. Leave him a comment and tell him T Bird sent you. I got his link here right now. Let's see, close that out, get back in here. I gotta scroll down a little bit so I can see my chat. Good thing I got my laptop out here. Somebody may have already beat me to it. I don't know. But there it is. There's Check Stacker. Go check him out. Check him out. Give him a like. Give him a thumbs up. Tell him T-Bird sent you. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Michael Stacken, you're another one. He does a live show every 10 o'clock. I missed his show last night. Me and Miss T-Bird were spending some time with each other, and we went out with the puppy dogs. We went for a UTV ride, a doom buggy ride. We brought Molly Bear and our dogs. Brought our dogs with us. Molly and Jax. It had beautiful blue skies. The sky was awesome, and it was nice. You watch movies outside. I mean, you guys didn't see it. You guys didn't see it, but I got the Wi-Fi out here, and yeah, me and Mrs. T-Bird usually sits over there, and I sit over here where I'm sitting now, and right over in that area where you see that red broom handle. Uh, I usually bring out one of the TVs from the fifth wheel over there, and I'll set it up there, and we'll sit back here with the fire going in the fire pit, and we'll watch movies out here. And that's what we did. And I spend usually Sundays solely always with her. The weekends of her, me and Mrs. T-Bird, it's for Mrs. T-Bird for me to, spend some quality time with her. And I don't usually always respond, especially on usually Sundays. So I know a lot of you had, and I apologize for not responding. And a dream of mine is to own a piece of land. It takes a little bit to own a piece of land. I got this land way back in the day, about 36, 37 years ago. I developed it myself. I built my own garage, put my foundation down for my house over there. My garage over there, I built myself. Uh, I made the frame. I didn't pour the actual cement, but I floated the cement. Pretty much almost everything you see, I've pretty much done myself. But I've developed the land. This was nothing but a barren lot when I came here. But enough of that. Share Bear, OMG, my Share Bear. How you doing, Share Bear? Always good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Awesome. Michael, I know you dropped checks stackers link. If you could please, if you can't find it, I can probably do it. It would take me a little bit more, but if each and any one of you, please drop 3D Woodworks link. Drop your own Michael Stocking as well. Go sub to Michael Stocking if you're not subscribed to Michael Stocking. Give him a like, give him a thumbs up. Tell him T-Bird sent you. I'd appreciate it and be very honored if you did. The same thing with 3D Woodworks. You guys are all awesome. My brothers and sisters. I do have a mom and a dad out there too. Dad, Linda Bop mom, which I don't think she's here. There's Amy Harold, another member. Woo, level 2 member. Awesome. Watch for the video today. Watch your video for a chance. That video, I keep rambling. I apologize. You guys, everything, it just makes me so excited and brings me a lot of joy. Yeah, you got an upcoming Heather's Day for you. Awesome. Awesome. I'll check that out. Feel free to drop your link, collector, if you'd like. If you want to drop your link, go give her a like, comment, and a sub. And if you do and you're not subscribed to her, just in that comment, please tell her T-Bird sent you so she knows she got that sub from me for my live stream. I would be honored if you did. Um, but make sure to watch out for that video. It's going to be dropping in probably about an hour or two. And you're going to be looking for a particular word. There's going to be several words of a particular length. I'm giving it away. I can't keep secrets, Jeff. You know that. I shouldn't be saying it. You're not going to have to watch the videos. It's going to be for basically members, but also it's going to run for a week. It's going to run for a week. At the end of this week for members and subscribers. The video is always going to stay there. But if you got your guess in after Sunday of this week, if it's next Monday, it doesn't qualify. If you put more than one answer, then you get disqualified. Only one answer per stream. So you're going to want to have a piece of paper, watch this video from the beginning to the end, that I put out, and you'll clearly know that it's the video when I post it. So you want to maybe have the notification bell hit. I don't know. I'm not trying to prime you guys to hit the notification bell. That's your choice. But maybe you might want to. I don't know. But you want to take a piece of paper out and write down every word that you think it might be, and you'll understand it when you watch the video. And write it down, and then you need to pick out one of those words. And before I drop that video, I'm going to do a short video. I'm going to take a little vanilla envelope, and I'm going to write down the words, all the words that are out there. I'm going to circle the word that's going to be the winning word. I'm going to have the date on it. So what is today? The 5th? Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't remember. October 5th or October 6th. It's October 6th. October 6th. So I'm going to circle the word and all the other words that I have in there. And I'm going to circle the word that's going to be the winning word. And I'm going to take that little vanilla envelope. I'm going to seal it up on the short that I post first of what is going to be. LBS is in the house. I see Michael Stackett saying, "Hey, the LBS, what's going on, brother? Woo! Yeah, brother, what's the word? Good to see you. Good morning, good afternoon. I know it's still his morning over there." But I'm going to seal that up in that vanilla envelope, and then Monday, I will be announcing the winner on a live stream. I'll be announcing it, and then I'll open the envelope to show live stream of what the word was. I hope that somebody guesses the right word. Only one guess per video entry. If you guess more than twice, you get disqualified. Don't guess twice. Take a paper, write all down the words you think it may be, and then you pick what word you think I'm looking for, and that's going to be the word. Bird's the word. It's not the word. It's not the bird's not the word. That's my logo saying bird's the word. Hey, Broke Stacker. Good afternoon. Good morning if it's morning in your area. Awesome to see you. Thank you very much for stopping by. Very awesome to see you, Liberty Bleeds. Good to see you, brother. Thank you so much. I figured out who the silver bug was. LBS. You know what I'm talking about, brother. Yeah, I figured out the silver bug. I found it. He's fully loaded with silver right now. Yeah, there he is. There is the silver bug. I found him. I'm sorry if I'm yelling. I'm excited. I'm sorry. I found the silver bug. He's tired and he's lazy because he got his fill. He got his fill on silver. I had my silver treasure chest inside my garage studio last night, opened, and before I went to this live stream, I closed it down. Of course, this stuff wasn't on there, but I closed it down to bring it out here, set it on my table. When I opened it up in the live stream, he was in there. I had a stowaway, the silver bug. I've been bitten by that bug about 36 years, well, no, more than 36 years ago. About 45, 47 years ago, I was bitten by that silver bug, and I've found no cure. I have found no cure. But yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned for everybody. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it fair for everyone uh, because I started thinking that maybe it isn't fair to all my subscribers that are not members. So I'll do a little one-time monthly thing for them, and any of my members will. I'm going to try to do that once a week. So y'all stay tuned and watch that video later. I'll get that out there in about another hour or two. But how's everybody doing this fine Monday morning? What did they turn into? I'm not sure, LBS, what they turn into. I think it was Dennis the Menace. He was out earlier and he nailed it. He said what kind of caterpillar that was. I'm not sure. I've got quite a few of those crawling around here. And he crawled up and he apparently loves silver because he was in my box. In the beginning, I don't know what was it, the first 5 minutes of my live stream, and I opened it up and he was in there. It wasn't staged. I just had this open in my garage, and my garage is dark. I had electricity on. I just closed it up. Found the silver bug. You gotta be because he was in a box full of silver. Oh man, that was crazy. Oh, he's a dead caterpillar. No, I don't think so. No, he's still alive. Yeah, he's still alive. He just curled right up. He's full. He must have been gorging on the silver in there. How you doing, Bruno? Good to see you. Thank you very much for stopping by. If y'all would just, I'm sure you're doing it. Please make sure to smash that like button. I'd appreciate it if you did. You bought some fun slab Morgans. Dollars. Awesome. When you do that over the weekend, Michael? Like I said, I apologize. I'll have to go back and rewatch your live stream last night. I missed your live stream. When me and Mrs. Hebert were out here after we got done watching. That girl and company. Woo! Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. So awesome to see you. And always, Amy Harold. Woo! Always good to see you, Amy Harold. Each and every one of you. The Broke Stacker. Good to see you. I think I already did say hi to you. If I missed you, in the chat, I apologize. Call me out on it. Call me out and say, hey, T-Bird, you didn't say good afternoon to me. Yeah, Amy rocks. Jeff rocks. Michael Stacken rocks. The Broke Stacker rocks. Jeff rocks. Batgirl rocks. Shy Rat rocks. Yeah. Raspberry does. Every one of you. Collector does. LBS does. You guys all rock. You guys are all awesome. You're all awesome. I love y'all, all you guys. You're all my brothers, my sisters, my YouTube family. You guys have sort of, made me a better person. Ask LBS. Ask LBS. I've got certain videos. I probably got about 5 or 6 lives that are still private that I've never made public. I'm debating whether or not to make them public or not. It's from over a year ago when I first started being. Thank you so much, Knuckles. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. But I've got some live streams, and some of them are an hour and 50 minutes, and they didn't go as smoothly as well as they're going now. And I got one that I started to watch of me and Liberty Bleeds Silver, and we did a live together, and we were having problems with it connecting. It was glitchy. The sound wasn't very good. We had a lot of reverberation. This was in last year when I wasn't as smooth. I still ain't smooth. The bird's feathers are always ruffled. You know that. Not in a bad way, in a good way. Yeah. But this has made me a better talker, a better speaker. It's made me do things I don't like to do, like read. I don't like to read. I don't. But it's making me better because now I have somebody to pay attention to. You guys. You guys. And I'm not perfect at it. I'm only human. It's hard when you're a content creator and you're doing a live stream to ask LBS. He'll tell you. It's difficult sometimes when you're I mean, unless you're sitting here and doing nothing but reading the chat and talking, and that's what makes it a little easier. Then you're able to concentrate more on the the words. But if you're like Knuckle busting or like me, Knuckle does a pretty good job too. By the way, he's always walking around and showing things and moving his camera around, and showing off his area and like that hedgerow back there over there, and he does a pretty good job. I gotta admit. Yeah, I'm gonna be working that. I'm gonna be starting a store here shortly. I'll probably have T-Bird coffee cups. Maybe not like this exact one, but yeah, Amy, it's a good idea, and I've already been considering it and thinking about it. Um, T-Bird hats. There's a few of you out there that have already got one. Uh, I got one that's going to be going out to the mail to Daryl USA today. Um, I'm hoping I can get that out today. If not, it'll be tomorrow. Um, but I have been considering that, and I don't know. I don't think I'll do the glass thing. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Maybe I can do glass. Maybe I can do chromatic coffee cups. Maybe I get some ordered with the T-Bird logo on it, um, like a chromatic one embroidered right into the cup instead of it being a sticker. I mean, that's a dishwasher safe decal sticker that I ordered anyways, and I have several of those for like my water bottles that I got for my gifts that I give away on the gauze when I have a celebration. See, he's not dead. He's full. He's full of silver. Yeah, gotta love a good hedgerow. That's right, Knuckles. Oh, let's see. Nancy rocks and sang on her last night live. Yeah, she always does. Nancy's got such a beautiful, natural voice for singing. She's awesome, Michael. She's awesome. Tell her I said hi, by the way. Make sure. I'll be watching your live from last night at some point. I haven't got around to it. I'm just super busy. Let's see. Well, I've talked a lot about the giveaway. Like I said, if you're just starting in, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for members and for subscribers. It's going to consist of constitutional silver, and on my members, it's going to depend on whether you're a level 1, a level 2, or level 3. And anytime within that week, if you decide that you want to become a member, you can at your choosing, and that will qualify you for the members giveaway. But only one entry per person on that video for that giveaway. Uh, it's only going to be a one-time thing for the subscribers a month, and I'm going to try to do it weekly for my subscribers or my members. Apologize, and also my subscribers. So every month, I'm going to try to give something away, some constitutional away, and it's going to be something similar. I've got some other ideas of what I want to do, but I haven't even talked about that yet. But stay tuned. In the next couple of hours, I'll drop that video. I've got the video done. I could give you a sneak peek on it. Oh yeah, let me see here. Let me see. I can give you a sneak peek. Let me see. My other phone is right here. Uh, now I'm not going to tell them, Jeff. I can't keep secrets, but this secret I'm going to keep. You're gonna have to wait for the video. I was gonna keep the volume turned down. I was gonna show you some of the video. I've got some editing to do on that video. You making a late breakfast here? No problem. I would release them. Get more hours. Oh, why is my laptop? Somebody give me a 5x5. If I'm still streaming good, I'm looking over at my laptop. Look like my laptop's got circles. I was reading LBS's message. Try to keep a secret. Am I still streaming good? Not, somebody 5x5. Awesome, Jeff. Thank you so much. Yeah, my laptop. Well, what the heck is it? Ah, I got to get on Amazon today. Today I got to get on Amazon and order a brand new Wi-Fi system for inside my house. I've got my eyes on one. It's a really nice one and a new Wi-Fi extender for out here. That's driving me bonkers. Thank you, LDS. No buffering. It might have just been on my. I could have put you over with, but the glare, you guys wouldn't have seen it, but uh, it was buffering. It was buffering over there. Colorado Mountain Mama. Oh, MG, woo! Colorado Mountain Mama, good to see you. Awesome. Woo! Thank you so much for stopping in, Colorado Mountain Mama. There's one of my YouTube sisters from way back from over a year ago. Very, very good to see you. She comes on and comments on my videos from time to time. It's very awesome. And thank you so much. 37 likes. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I guess I've been streaming now for 46 minutes. I'll probably cut this off at an hour, probably. If any of you have any type of questions or anything, would ask away and maybe I can answer them if you got anything you want to say or talk about. I know Amy just asked, what about Starlink? Yeah, what about Starlink? I, I don't remember who it was that had mentioned that before. Another one of my subscribers had mentioned that. Uh, that is a possibility. I hear a helicopter coming. I hear a helicopter coming. Hold on. It's got to be Border Patrol. I'll get to that. I contemplating on Starlink. I don't know. I do have cable. I have cable, and then it goes into my house. Where's that hell? Oh, I see it. He's coming right over the top of my garage. It's United States Border Patrol. They always fly from the city just south of me. Oh, I don't know if you can see him. Where is he? I can't find him. There he is. There he is. He's about to fly over the top of that hedgerow over there. Here he goes. Oh, man. I had to show you guys that. Very oddly, they fly over maybe not every day, every once in a while. I had to walk away from everything. A1 camera tracking. I tried. I tried. Thank you so much. That's difficult, especially when you zoom in. That is so difficult to try to follow a helicopter up in the sky or a plane for that. A plane would be easier because they usually tend to be up higher in the sky. Let me see. I'm going to pause my video here on my laptop. Let me look back at the chat. Yeah, I thought about Starlink. I haven't looked in on it or a price. I'm pretty happy with the internet provider that I have right now, Amy, and I got the cable that comes into the house. And then I use Wi-Fi. I use Wi-Fi. Itioso, another member. Woo! Awesome. Her and Bellows Forge are both members. They both received membership. I'm not. I'm not. I'd have to look back to see who was gifted it or not. I'm not sure. It doesn't tell me. You're back, collector. Woo! Welcome back. Have I decided about whether you will retire or not? Not yet, but I am really thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it. Definitely, in 2 years, I will be retired. I'll be able to start drawing from Uncle Sam, but I'm contemplating on doing it early. You know the song. Who knows the song? Come on. I don't want to work. I want to bang on the drums all day. Woo. No, I got a lot in my life I want to do. I want to accomplish, and work isn't one of them. I'm not lazy. Trust me, I'm not lazy. I've worked a lot of my life, and a lot of my life, I've worked two jobs. I even during the job that I'm at here now, for 26 years, for 15 of them, I worked on the side 50, 60 hours plus of my own, doing side work, putting bid on contracts, and doing everything from foundations to finish work to roofs to framing to insulating to sheetrocking to installing doors and windows and tubs and showers and building islands and cupboards and everything. You name it, I've done it. But I've done that along with my main job. And it was tough when you're working a full time job and then you're putting in another 50 to 60 hours doing side work. I've paid my dues. I've worked hard. I'm 59. Yeah, you guys know how old I am. Um, I'm not that old. I'm in good physical shape, mind, body, and soul. I hope. Knock on wood. Do do do. I hope I stay that way. Uh, you know, but I want to be able to sit back and enjoy myself and enjoy my time with Mrs. T Bird, uh, do the things that I really want to do. And everything that I'm doing, including YouTube, yeah, I only need 2 more years and I can start drawing. And I don't need to start drawing at 65 or 67. If I want to draw the full, I'd have to go to 67. But no, I can start drawing when I'm 62. Will I take it at a lesser amount? Yes, I will, but that's fine. I'll be taking it. Yeah, it's union, but I can. I've already got I got a pension. I got a 401k that I started probably not as soon as I should have, but probably about 7, 8 years ago. I started a 401k. I aggressively put a lot of money on that. I got a pension. I'll have my retirement. Uh, and once I do all those three things, will more than make up for the same amount, whether it be more or about the same is what I'm making a week. You know, and if you were smart at a young age, I like to think that I was smart. I don't know, uh, but I looked at things differently, and I slowly put things away. Like I said, at this box, I've gotten this box, and this is a lot of constitutional silver that I had collected and bought over the years. When I was younger, there's more than that, but I always seen the value of silver from a young age of like 14 or 15. And if you listen to a lot of my lives or you've been there for it, I kind of preached about if you can take whatever you can every week and put it away, put it in a book, hide it where you know where it is, but you know you're not going to touch it, and only use it for extreme emergencies. Be attacking a bug. Oh boy. But you know, try to put whatever you can away for a rainy day. Uh, put it in a book somewhere. You know, $5 a week, $10 a week, whatever you can afford. Put it away every week. Do it consistently. Do $25. That's what I did. $25 a week. Put it away in a book. Leave it alone. Forget about it. Once the bills start adding up, and you bring them bills down to the bank and turn them into $100 bills. You can take those $100 bills and they're easier to stash. When you get enough of them, you can turn around, put it into a savings. Or you can turn around and buy some real money with it, with your fiat money. Buy some silver, buy some gold, something that's going to hold its value and increase in value and not lose money in it like fiat does due to inflation. Um, I don't want to go on to that. Thank you so much. 40 likes. Awesome. Thank you, Raka. Uh, oh, we get Mr. Squirrel. We want to see Mr. Squirrel. Oh, you probably can't see him. He's over next to that other. That's not a hedgerow, though. I don't think I can zoom in. That's not Trixie. Trixie! No, that's not. That's a gray squirrel. It's a gray squirrel. I haven't seen Trixie today. Sometimes she comes right up to me. I'll be right up in here, and she comes up to me because she knows I have peanuts. She knows I have peanuts. Banking rules, charging ISO 3 and Genius Act. Yeah, but it's It's something that would have been better if you had thought about it back 30 years ago. Some of your fiat money and stick it away and put it in a book and forget about it. Don't forget about it. Don't touch it and just leave it alone. Uh, you do the math. If you're able to afford $25 a week out of your current paycheck and you put it away and don't touch it unless it's an extreme emergency or something where you definitely need it, then use it. If you did that for every week for a month, did it for a year, do the math. What is $25 a week? It's $100 a month. What is that a year? $1,200 a month. What is that in 10 years? 12,000. Open yourself up a savings. Open yourself up you know, take it and invest it into something of what you think of will be of value, like silver, gold. Um, yeah, only 25 cents a month. But try to do it in dollar denominations, Katia. It's tougher in today's day and age with when inflation has already hit, and it's going to hit even harder in the next 5 years. I've already preached this to Mrs. T-Bird years and years ago. Uh, I said she ain't seen nothing yet, and I didn't learn this from watching other channels. I just kind of knew it, and I seen it. I was vigilant about seeing the way the markets were going and the way inflation, everything kept going up, and uh, I kept looking at what I was making an hour and what I was making every week. And when you start off, and when I first started working, I think it was like I don't know, what was it? It was either $2.75 an hour or it was $3.25 an hour. And as time goes on, your pay rate just keeps going up just a little bit, 2% or 5% if you're lucky, and everything else is going up so much more. So because of inflation, you just keep losing money. You start your 401k at 19. That is awesome, awesome, Jeff. I wish I would have started my 401k. Like I said, I started one back probably. Oh, there's another squirrel back there. Yeah, he's way back. I started mine rather late. I my finances, all my ducks and birds work in one basket. Uh, but I wish I would have started it earlier. But I got a nice little egg in a 401k. I got a fairly decent pension. I got a decent hourly rate for working. I've scrimped and yeah. Did I struggle when I was younger? Yeah, we struggled, but I never dipped into selling any of my silver or any of my money that I stashed and put away. Um, if I when I got to have too much kicking around, I would take it and bring it down and open up a savings account, keep it in a savings account where I gained just little measly interest rates, but that was better than nothing. And then I took some of that and I put it into silver and gold. Sometimes I didn't discuss it with Mrs. T-Bird, and I sort of got my feathers slapped for it because it's when you're in a relationship in a marriage with another, you're supposed to negotiate and talk about all this. Sometimes I just thought, oh well, I have this, so I can just go ahead and do whatever I want. No, not always. Yes, maybe you can, but it, in a good relationship, you talk about things, you discuss things with your significant other. And I just want to put that on the record. I'm not perfect. I would splurge sometimes. I got X amount of money in this savings account that I put money in for years and years. I want to get this. I want to get that, and I did it. Am I sorry I did it? Sorry, Mrs. T-Bird. No, I'm not sorry, because the one thing that I got my feathers slapped for was those 2 ounces of gold that I bought at 19 when gold dipped a couple of years back at $1,900 an ounce. I got two. I wish I would have got more. But yeah, I got two. And you all know what gold is worth today. Thank you, Raka. Thank you. You guys all know what gold is today. What is it? Last I seen, I don't check it every day, but last I seen it was $3,800 and some change an ounce. I've doubled my money on both of those ounces of gold. So just on those 2 ounces, they have already paid for themselves. I could take those 2 ounces and sell them and turn them back into fiat today, and I have doubled my money. I doubled my money. Yeah, that I'm going for 39.24. Woo! It's going to hit 4K soon. It ain't long. It's going to happen. I guarantee you. Is that a rabbit back there? Yeah, I got sidetracked. I know I don't have OCD. Maybe I do. I don't know. He's way out. He's way off in the distance. He's way off in the back. I'd show him to you. Eastern Mrs. West Texas Stacker. 3961. Woo! Wow. Well, where did you get that information from? Was that from one of the bullion dealer site, or was that from where was that from? I'm curious. Bitcoin. I don't have any Bitcoin. No, that boat sailed for me. Kitco, yes, Kitco. I think. Thank you, collector. That's what I was thinking about, but I couldn't think about it. Oh, look at that! You got a hornet around me wanting to make friends. I don't want to make friends with hornets. Yeah, and Kitco. Oh man, egg, nabbit. Yeah, I got a black and white hornet that's trying to make friends with me. He landed on my glasses. I had to shoo him away. Yeah, I will pop soon. Yeah. Oh, let me see. 38 years. About 38 years. Give or take a year. You're on 19. Awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations. He wants some of the coffee. I think he does, Jeff. No, I am. I'm usually pretty good with all animal life. Uh, if you got a hornet flying around you or something like that, there's other ones that are more aggressive than others. Like bumblebees are not too aggressive. They're fairly mild manner uh, compared to a hornet, a yellow jacket, or a wasp. The murder hornets I've talked about before. We don't have any of those murder hornets around here. Them are extremely aggressive, but each different type of wasp or hornet has their own aggression level. Um, I've had a lot of the yellow jackets land on me. He's flying around me again. Yeah, I think he wants my coffee. But I try not to shoo them away too much. If they land on me, I just let them be. And usually they won't sting me. I made a rhyme. I usually let them be and they won't sting me. Yeah, maybe it's the creamer in my coffee. I don't know. Oh, he hasn't. Wait a minute. No, it's not a bee. It looks like I got a little fly that wanted some of my coffee. I'm glad I looked in there. Yeah, sorry, guy. He didn't make it. He didn't make it, but I got him out of my coffee cup. He didn't make it. He took the LBS stage dive. He he took the LBS stage dive. You love hummingbirds? Yeah, yeah. Hummingbirds are awesome. Uh, that's one thing I regret this year. I usually put some hummingbird juice up in my little trays. I didn't do it. We have these. I got a vine on the other side of my fifth wheel over here. I purposely planted that has. They call them trumpets. They're red trumpets. They're pretty much gone now, and most of the hummingbirds have already flown south for the season right now. When weather starts getting cool, they fly south. But I like watching them, and I didn't put out any of the nectar in any of my, I don't know what you want to call them, my hummingbird feeders this year. I was neglectful on that. Littlefoot, woo! Good to see you. Yeah, you saved the hummingbird from an arrow spider web. Yeah, I got a video where I got some pictures of a hummingbird that I had saved. Um, I don't think I've ever showed videos or did the pictures of it, but I did one of a bird that came up and landed on me, and he landed right in my hand. He stayed there. I don't know where that is, but I do have one of a hummingbird. Um, he actually was flying around and smacked himself right into the window at my work, and he was in rough shape. Maybe I'll put that up. If it, I think it's just pictures. I don't think I have a video of it, but maybe I'll post that up on my post, up on my wall. I know you have to physically go there on my post to see that, unless I tag your name in it or something. But maybe I'll put some post up there of that. Yeah, crazy animal life records me coming out after the bear last night. OMG, OMG, need some bear spray. Talk to Michael. He'll know where to get some. Yeah, I had something during a live stream I did over I forget whether it was Friday night or Saturday night. I did a live stream at night, and I walked back there and I saw some eyes and we went up to it, and I thought it was a weasel, and it wasn't. It was an actual a bunny rabbit, but on the way over. Let me see. Oh, I'm trapped with my tripod here. You can hear the shoot people, the border patrol, and other people at the shooting range way back there. They're about a quarter mile away from me. But over that area, there was not one but two sets of eyes when I was walking back, and they're off over in there. After the live stream, I went and got my headlight, and I got something to protect myself if I needed, just in case. Um, and I had went out there, but they were already gone. But I had two sets of eyes in that live stream. I'm not sure if there's any of you that were on right now. West Country, Mudlarks, woo! Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. But you could see the eyes. The eyes. There was not one but two. You can take. Hmm. You have a very large can of bear spray. Yeah, I don't have any bear spray, uh, but it's only used for human crowd control. Yeah, Littlefoot. Yeah, I think you would miss that live stream, Littlefoot. But on that live stream, I mentioned that I go, maybe that's Bigfoot out there or Littlefoot, maybe coming to pay me a visit. Those eyes are in the woods, um, but they didn't. They weren't red eyes. They were green eyes. And even though they're a wild animal, they're more something that's got green eyes is more docile. Something if you go out and you see glowing red eyes and they got like a red eye glow to them, be very cautious because that that is more of an animal that's more of an aggressive wild animal that could cause you bodily harm. Let's see, you grew up in the hills, clay shoot. Yeah, they're not clay shooting back there. Bears just want a hug. Catioso says, yeah, they want a bear hug. I don't know if I'd go up to any of the bears around here because it'd be wild. I don't see them very often, but we do have black and brown bears around here. The last black bear that I saw was probably about 400 to 500 pounds running across the road. He was on a mission. Uh, but I wouldn't mess around with any bears. They ain't gonna bother you unless you're around any of their cubs or something like that. But we've got very few around here. We don't have any wolves around here, but we do have coy dogs, and they're more afraid of you than you are of them. Um, and they're usually they hang out back in the woods. You can hear them late at night, howling and hunting. Equals prey, red eyes equals predator. Exactly, exactly, Littlefoot. Green eyes equal prey, and red eyes equal predator. Yes, exactly. Now, the one thing that's kind of odd, which I think about, I mean, my Molly Bear, my dogs, they're both domesticated dogs. You got Molly, she's the black dog, she's a female. Jax is a male. They're both rescues. Molly has glowing, like a yellow green eyes. They really stand out. Uh, Jax has like a reddish. He has a reddish hue to his eyes, and they glow. Now he's not a predator. He's a puppy dog. If he doesn't know you, he's not your favorite puppy dog to mess around with, especially Molly. Molly Bear. She got the name. Her name is Molly, but I named her Molly Bear because she's aggressive. She's like a bear. She's not associated as much as what Jax is. Uh, Molly Bear is. If you're here, she don't know you. You got problems. But she's a very good dog. She's a good natured dog, but if she doesn't know you, boy, I gotta watch out. I'm glad I live in the country. Uh, other than Jags, if he's loose, he likes to run. He just likes to run, not because he's not happy. It's because he's happy. He likes to run. Molly Bear, she's content. She's homebound. She loves it here. I can let her outside without being leashed up or anything, and she stays right here. She has no want or desire to go take off and explore. Jax does. Cats have green eyes. Yeah, they do, collector. Yeah, they do. You got some awful pretty cats too. Awesome. Yeah, Metal. Your cat Metal. He reminds me so much of my Smokey. So much of my Smokey. Rest in peace, Smokey. Yeah, rest in peace. I got a little a little place here for my other pets. It's my little pet cemetery for one of our dogs that passed many years ago, and our cats. I know there's a lot of pine needles here, but I have some stones and whatnot. Uh, Smoky rests there, right in that one little spot right there. Smoky rests there, and then Tigger. I got another cat. He was a Mancoon cat. Um, he was 42 pounds. I think he passed because he was only like 7 8 years old. But I think he was just because of how big he was, and he had weight problems. I don't know, but I brought him to the vets. There was nothing they could do. He's over there towards the front. He's over there towards the front of that pine tree. Then I have a few other cats there, but there's Smokey there, Tigger's there. Uh, my other Chow Chow is there. Maybe you guys didn't want to see that. I don't know. Just off the spur of the moment, you guys talking about pets, the cats. And, one of the videos that I saw of collectors of her pets, it just reminded me so much of my Smokey that had recently passed not that long ago. Deneen! Woo! My sister from Alaska. Awesome. 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 So good to see you. So good to see you, Deneen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the jewels. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's Deneen. 002. And Deneen's also a level 3 member. I think she knows it. I think she was gifted a membership. I think it might have been from 3D Woodworks. I don't remember which one. I'd have to go back and check, but she was gifted, I believe, a membership. Stay tuned for the video, Deneen, for my members and my subscribers. I'm going to be posting it probably in another couple of hours. I got to edit the video. I talked about it during this stream. I put a few highlights, a few messages up there. So look at Deneen. Yes. Woo. How have you been, Deneen? How have you been? It's been a little bit. I haven't seen you too much out and about. I think you've been. I know you got your battles and your struggles. Um, I think about you often, and I say a little prayer for you every once in a while. You got the T-bird emojis. Yeah, you got every one of them. I'm gonna I'm gonna work on trying to make some more. And like I said, with me being monetized, this is all new to me, and I apologize to each and every one of you. This is new to me. I've never been monetized before. I'm trying to do my best. I'm learning as I go. Hey, Billy, good to see you. Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping in. Uh, Learning as I go, and I'm trying to keep this I'm trying to keep this being monetized. Uh, I don't know. Like I said, I'm doing a little GOG video I'm dropping in a couple hours. It's going to be for members only, basically. But I've also included it now to the subscribers as well. The video is going to be up for a whole week until next Sunday. You have next Sunday to put in one guess only. If you put in two guesses, make sure you retract whatever guess you don't want, because if you have two guesses up in that video, it'll disqualify you. So one guess, and you're gonna have to watch the video from the beginning to the end, and try to figure out what word I'm talking about. There's going to be multiple words that you're. It's probably about 10 or 15 different words that are going to be on there. You'll know by watching the video I drop. Of I'll have like brief. Uh, all right. Yeah, Jeff. Okay, I can't. I can't keep a secret. I can't. It's a three-letter word. It's a three-letter word, but watch the video from beginning to end. There's multiple three-letter words. There's probably 15 of them. I've got to watch the video and see how many words I got, write them down. Then I'm going to write them all down on a piece of paper, and I'm going to circle one of them. I'm going to write them down on a piece of paper. I'm going to circle one of them, put the date, put it in a little small vanilla envelope, do a video on it, um, of me writing it down so people see it, packaging it up, putting it in there, and that is I'm gonna have the date on it, and I'm gonna seal it, and it's not gonna be opened up until next Monday on a live stream, and be able to see what word I was looking for. And it's a three-letter word, but there's gonna be probably 15 or maybe as much as 20 three-letter words that are in that video. You got to decide which one that I'm thinking about, which one that I'm going to be circling, and you only got one. Like I said, get a pen out, get a paper out, watch the video, write down all the three-letter words, and then pick out which one you think I'm talking about, and that's going to be the one that I'm going to circle, having that vanilla envelope. And when I open it on the live stream, if your guess is on that comment, a subscriber, a level one is going to get a quarter, constitutional 90% silver quarter. Level two is going to get a 90% quarter. These are meant for members only. They're level two is going to get a 90% quarter, a 90% dime. Level three is member is going to get a $50, and I'll send that out to you, whoever the winner is. Now, to make it fair for the subscribers to also include in that, I am thinking about giving them. Oop, there he is. See him? Hey, Mr. B. Hornet. Yeah, don't sting me on my live stream. Come here, buddy. There you go. There you go. All right. Say goodbye. It may be a Washington. It may be a Barber. I don't know. For the level threes, it's definitely going to probably be a Barber. I get a lot of these old Barbers. But for the subscribers, I was only going to go with a dime, but I'll make it a quarter. I'll make it a quarter, and that's going to be once a month for the subscribers. I'm going to think of other things that I can do as well to show my appreciation, uh, for my subscribers and for my members. Different things I'm going to do for the members. I'm going to try to do that at least once a week. I can't guarantee you that. Yeah, did you see that, collector? Did you see the Hornet? Did you see the Hornet on me? They like me. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's my aura. I have no idea. I don't know. Some people will agree and they'll strongly agree with that. Uh, is it because of my soul or my entity, or I don't know. I don't know, but birds the word, and animals, insects, they all seem to love me. I don't know. I don't know what it is about me, but it seems like a lot of them are drawn to me. Any wildlife, Trixie, even Trixie. I'm hoping for the day that she comes around and she's out and about, and I can give her a little call. I usually just go, Trixie, and she'll run right up to me. And I got that gray squirrel in the background again. He's back there. He's coming closer. The gray squirrel, I don't know. He doesn't. I got about three or four of them that kind of go through my property back there, and they don't seem to like me. I don't know. I can get close to them, but they don't. They're wild. It's not like I'm in a city and they're used to people. These are I'm in the country. It's all wildlife, but uh, the gray squirrels don't seem like they want to come up to me. I don't know what it is about that. The chipmunks love me. Gray squirrels, the red squirrels, I don't care for the red squirrels. They don't come around me either. They just chatter at me when the red squirrels come around, and they're little destructive guys. I don't care for them too much. But let's see here. Apple scented shampoo. I think I'm using apple scented shampoo. No, I'm not. But that would make sense if I was. That would make sense if I was. Oh, let me see here. I'm gonna backtrack. I'm overlapping. Oh my! I'm overlapping, knuckle busting, numbskulls. Let me see. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna try to find knuckle busting. I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys here very, very shortly. I'm just trying to scroll back. I want to grab knuckle busting numbskulls live. If somebody, Rakamas or somebody, anyone that's out there knows knuckle busting numbskull, grab his link and throw his link up in the chat. I'm positive he's got a live going right now. I'm positive. And if there is, when I say goodbye to everybody, you leave my stream, go check him out, raid him, and tell him T-Bird raid, even if it's for a moment, and give him a thumbs up and a like. I'm scrolling back on my laptop trying to see his last chat, so it's easier for me. Uh, I streamed longer than I wanted to. I wanted to conclude it at about an hour. You know how the bird is. The bird likes to chat. I don't see it. Don't see it. Don't see it. Uh, You're the herd queen. Yeah, the goat herd queen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw that video of yours with your goats and stuff. I did see that one. I got to go back and comment on it. The one that you had in your post, collector. That was awesome. Yeah, you're very very cute redhead when you were younger. Yeah, you were. Let me see here. Uh, oh, how am I going to do this? Let me open up another tab, another window. I'm trying to grab Knuckle Bust and Numbskulls link. I think I can grab it. It'll take me a minute, maybe. Now it's just circling. There it goes. There it goes. Told everyone at there. Yeah. Are you there, Deneen? Can you grab his link and drop his link, or did you already? Yeah, go to his channel and raid him. There it is, right there. Let me see. I got it. I got the live stream. Okay, I got his live stream. I'm going to share that with you here in just a moment. I'll share his live stream, not his link to his site. I'll rate straight to his live stream. I'm going to hit his like button right now. Uh, Skip that. I don't want that. Uh, Share. Yeah, I don't know why my laptop doesn't seem like it wants to respond to my Wi-Fi signal out here. It's very, very, very slow. Maybe if I turn it, there it is. Copy. Yeah, I got the copy. Okay, I'm back on my live stream. And I apologize. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's Knuckle Bust and Numbskulls link. This should be a clickable link directly to his live stream. But thank you, each and every one of you. I'm sorry if I didn't get back to your any of your questions or I might have missed it. I apologize. Thank you, Deneen, for telling everybody at Knuckles. Uh, Go check out Knuckle Bust and Numbskull. If you're not subscribed to him, give him a sub, give him a thumbs up, give him a comment, tell him T-Bird sent you. Let's go raid Knuckle Bust and Numbskulls live. It's right there. I got the link. Let's go do a raid and say T-Bird raid. Woo! Please and thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Collector. Thank you, Deneen. Thank you, Amy Harrell. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker, Michael Stacking. Thank you all. Uh, let's see, there's so many of you that were out here. Raspberry Hedgehog, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love each and every one of you. Thank you, Jeff. My brother, Jeff. Woo, Littlefoot. My brother, Littlefoot. Yeah, brother. Get to also say hi to to Brain Fog. Oh man. Oh, I'm Bellows Forge. Bellows Forge. Why did I have a brain fart? Say hi to Bellows Forge for me. And thank you, Billy. I can't think of everyone that's out here, but thank you, each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Take care and have a good night. Woo! Bird's the word. Alrighty. D-Bird out. 47 likes. Wow. Ooh, awesome. Let's see. Go back to Knuckles. Yeah, I haven't closed my live stream out. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good day at work. Later. D-Bird out.